Welcome to HCC MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews. I'm Erik Calderon.
And I'm Jessica DeLurdes, and we just watched Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland is a film about a boy genius that gets picked up in the early 1950s or late 1950s into a futuristic world, and it's goes back and forth into the future and into the past, and yeah, it's a really cool story.
Until that girl finds the pin, and the pin is what kind of links the story with the young genius inventor. And it's a pretty amazing story. It's very futuristic. It's very inspiring. Yeah. And
it's about the future, and it's about the destruction of the world. Yeah. And how a boy genius and a girl genius kind of really into. She's not really a genius because she scores low, but she's kind of very scientific, and how together they save the world.
Yeah, it's a girl that pretty much understands how things work. Yeah. So she has a very nice view of the world, and she is extremely optimistic. So, and that's the difference, because the boy, whenever he was little, which is played by...
Who plays the boy? I tell you.
The boy, but actually later on he was...
Thomas Robinson, and later on George Clooney. Yeah. It's got George Clooney, Hugh Laurie, Britt Robertson, Rafferty Cassidy, and Tim McGraw are kind of like the main actors. Exactly.
So this little boy, he has this very amazing view of the future as well. But once he grew older, he was very pessimistic because something happened that we really don't know. It doesn't show in the movie. But the thing is that...
But I know.
Do you know?
I know.
What happened?
Yeah, he falls in love with the robot.
And that's quite sad.
Yeah, that's really sad.
What do you think about this? George Clooney as an actor, an older actor, and then he has this kind of feeling for the robot.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, it's obvious. That's why he's mad. Yeah, that's what turns him pessimistic. You know, women do that to men. You know.
Well, I think that's amazing because he fell in love when he was a little boy. Yeah. And but I think more than that happened because I think he kind of messed up something, and that's a lot of critiques out there about this, that the script doesn't really.
Well, I heard that. You know, I know. I've heard that someone doesn't like the script very much.
Yeah.
One of our movie critics here at the HCC MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews doesn't like the script very much, but I disagree.
I also disagree because I think Disney is investing in a new trilogy. Yeah. So, and I think this is gonna come out later. So,
you think they're gonna make more movies?
I think so. Yeah? I think so because they are really, really trying to create something different. Yeah. So, and there is much more in this movie that we can see right now. But I like that is some parts missing because really make people talk about it.
What did you think about the opening sequence of the film? You know when they start off the film talking about the story. So what did you think about that? Did you like that did you like that opening?
I actually did. I kind of thought it was a robot talking to him. Yeah. So, and then it shows Casey, which is played by Britt Robertson. Yeah. So I think it was very nice because it connects to the end. Yeah. So it pretty much like what they were saying was not for us, but was for the new recruiters. Yeah. That at the end, the audience will understand a little bit more.
And that's what I liked about it. You know, I liked that it started at the end, and then it because it's a movie about the future and the past. It's like a time travel movie a little bit. So I like the way that they did that kind of beginning and end in the beginning kind of thing, you know.
I like that too. Yeah. And I like the message in the movie. It's a very...
what was the message?
The message that you can actually go and do something. You can actually change doing little tiny things. And I like the fact that Casey is just a regular girl, you know, so it kind of sends the message that
she's pretty adventurous.
Yeah, but
she's
anybody
awesome.
Can do it.
Yeah.
And I think she's a girl.
She's a girl, yeah.
So it's like is a changing right now.
I think I think her character is really awesome, and the way she goes into NASA and dismantles the cranes that are destroying the launch pad, and the way she uses the helicopter. I mean, that was cool.
That's awesome.
And she rides the motorcycle. I mean, they really built a really cool character in her, and George Clooney's character too.
Yeah.
You know, that was really amazing. How.
Yeah, I went to see that movie because of George Clooney.
Yeah. I think a lot of women went to go see that movie because of George Clooney.
Actually, not
what is
only
it?
women.
What is it?
Actually, 61% of the audience for the first week was adult people. Was not only women.
Okay.
But I think was like a great like hook with George Clooney. And then whenever I first decided to see the movie, I was like, was my boyfriend that said, oh, let's go and see that movie. And I say, well, I think George Clooney, now that he's married, he's like playing more family, you know, family movies. So I kind of thought it was cool.
What did you think about the directing of the film? How do you think that went? What do you think about that?
I think it was great. What's his name? Brad Bird. So he did a great job, even though some people are complaining about him. I think he has more to show. But there was so much on the story that he couldn't really show everything in one movie. I think this is a film that asks for more, and I think he did his best. He has a lot of special effects, so the acting is pretty great. I think everybody did a brilliant job, especially the little robot girl.
Yeah, especially her. Yeah,
oh
she did
gosh,
awesome.
Yeah. I really like it. And George Clooney was awesome. So they were very well directed.
Yeah. I think the direction was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I think during the movie, I wanted to cry, I laughed, and I really enjoyed the adventure and like the action sequences and the blowing up of things. And so I think he did an awesome job directing. I mean, I think this is I think it's a must-see film for everybody.
I think it's a must-see film.
Yeah. What's your favorite scene in the film?
Well, I like the action scene with what's her name? The little Athena.
Athena, yeah.
Yeah, I like the action scene with her because I mean it's pretty much a little girl, and she was acting pretty nice.
Yeah.
And I think that's my favorite. But there is pieces that I like as far as message.
Yeah.
On the beginning, whenever Casey says something about the ideas, it's easy to have ideas, but it's not very easy to keep them going or something like that. I like those little messages. The story about the wolves. What do you think?
Yeah. And then the way they use that throughout the film, I really like that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And my favorite scene was the beginning. My favorite scene was kind of like in the beginning when she's doing the NASA thing, and because I really got to know who she is, and I got to see her relationship with her dad and her brother, and that just it really showed me a lot of her character. So I really enjoyed that scene a lot. So on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you give this film?
Well, I'm gonna give the highest. I'm gonna give 10.
Yeah, I'd give it 10.
Because it's a new investment, so it's not bringing a lot of revenue to Disney right now, so they are losing money. But I think they spend
90 million.
90 million.
190 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they will not really make as much.
Yeah.
But
you don't think so?
Here.
You don't think so? I think they'll make it all back.
Combine it, but they expect it to do faster.
I think they'll make it all back.
I think that movie is gonna grow on people, and I think Disney did great on investing on a new idea, and to inspiring people out there, not only children because it's pretty much a children's movie, but also adults.
Yeah, it's very inspiring.
Inspired with that movie.
I got inspired too.
That's why I decided to do the review today.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, and it was shot on a digital camera too, so it's pretty cool.
Really?
Oh, it was excellent.
That's very nice.
Well, thank you for watching HCC MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews. We love films. If you love films, please visit the HCC Filmmaking Program. You can see the link to the website right there. We're brought to you by HCC TV and the HCC Filmmaking Program.
Yes, and please don't forget to sign up for on our web
YouTube channel, right?
YouTube channel, and share our movies. So share on your Facebook page so we can get more views. Yeah,
and if there's a movie you want us to review, please, email us. And the email address will be right there too. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.